Welcome back. It is that time, one of our favorite times of the morning, where Mike Eppel joins us. Good morning to you, Mike.
Hello. How are you?
I'm just trying to inject a little bit of optimism. We always have chats over the break, and you always seem down, Mike. I want to bring you right on up.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
You just said Thursdays are not your fave.
Thursdays, again, we had this poll, Mel. Thursdays versus Tuesdays.
I know. We're going to keep bringing it back.
I'm going with Tuesday.
I'll still always win on that one.
Thursdays, no. Let's get to Friday.
We're almost there. Okay, we're almost there, and it's going to be a long weekend, whatever that means for people now in this day and age. Let's talk condo rental rates.
Yes.
Big change in numbers here.
Yeah, well, you know what? The market has shifted. You've got a whole bunch of Airbnb short-term rentals that are coming into the long-term rental market. You've got people staying put. Who's moving right now? You know, not as many perhaps as a typical month. Everybody's in lockdown, and that is leading to less demand, so prices are coming down. Whether it's longer term or just a short-term phenomenon, of course, remains to be seen. It's not just rental prices, it's prices overall in the condo market by the looks of things here. In some areas, some pockets of the city, we've seen prices drop $100,000 on a month. Like, that is substantial. Again, is that just somebody who perhaps has lost their job, needs to sell? You know, the short-term fire sale idea of certain properties coming on the market. The longer-term trend is the one to watch here, whether or not the Toronto housing market is set for a downturn. The thought going in was that, you know, we'd see a little bit of a price decline. Might be more significant. Again, remains to be seen.
Mike, the big announcement that everyone is looking for this morning is going to be coming from the Premier, of course. What's going to be reopening, when it's going to reopen. We know a lot of places like the marinas and golf courses have already been getting set.
Well, and it's the slow restart for everything, right?
Yeah.
Because you know, recreational facilities are reopening, golf courses and marinas. We don't entirely know if it's going to be. Is it going to be specifically this weekend or after the long weekend? All the details to come today. These operations are still going to be running at very low sales levels. There's no banquets. There's no weddings. There's no corporate events. Things like that would be a typical revenue generator for a golf course, for example. Same things for yacht clubs and such. So, you know, it's like everything else. It's the slow and gradual restart of businesses. Get a little bit of sales activity going. Are we back up to where we were? Not even close. And that is going to be, again, the longer-term path forward here for regardless of the industry, right?
I was going to say, even small things like when they do reopen, there will be no beer cart. There's going to be, you know, a lot of small pieces of income that they rely on not happening, right?
No clubhouses.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah. Okay, finally, we just got time for General Motors. They're starting to move again.
Yeah, they're going to reopen most of their facilities early next week. Some have already seen a recall of workers. The Mexico truck plant, though, for GM restarts on Monday. And that is a cash cow for General Motors because trucks and SUVs are their bread and butter, where they make the biggest profit margins. So once we see that going, and it's General Motors and all of the other automakers are all looking at next week for a restart for most of their facilities. Slowly, you know, we got to get everybody back on the lines and the new safety protocols in place. It'll be interesting, though, to see, Melanie, how fast the dealerships will reopen full scale. They're sort of, again, by appointment. Are the inventories there? The used market, they say, might actually see more vehicles coming in because leases are being extended because the car dealerships don't want anybody bringing back their vehicle right now. So that might lead to a changing dynamic going forward.
Very interesting. I was actually in a car dealership recently just doing some service, and it was quiet. It was quiet. It's such an eerie place. Like all the places that have started to slowly reopen, they're all starting to figure out their strategies and how that business model works. So
by appointment only.
Yeah. Yeah. For now, Mike.
Yep.
As always, we appreciate your time. Thank you, and we'll chat with you on Friday. That's the good one.
All right.
The good day. Thank you.